Yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed for Saturday. Not looking all that sunny, though, as of this point, because we still have a couple days worth of rain to go. Picked up a decent amount of rain over the last 24 hours. Some spots like Rochelle approaching an inch for rainfall. That's all thanks to some soaking rain last night. And there's more to go after tonight. You can see on Exact Track radar, light showers on the Wisconsin end of the state line. Northern Illinois looking fairly dry. Should stay that way for the majority of the night. That's as we await the powerful fall storm system to get a little closer towards us. As this low pressure swings overhead tomorrow, it does bring with it all of that heavier rain and thunderstorm activity that you see on radar right now. That brings it to us by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon, along with some gusty winds for Saturday. So we've got 2 more days of this storm system before we're free of the rain and wind. So the rest of the day looking fairly cloudy. Temperatures not really dropping off much. Look at the mid-50s over the next couple hours with the wind chill in the low 50s thanks to those breezy east winds. We'll continue to have the breezy winds overnight as most spots stay cloudy and dry. Definitely warm. Temperatures really not dropping off much, staying in the low 50s overnight. But then, like we saw today, only the upper 50s for highs. Pockets of heavy rainfall, could even see some strong storms with those breezy winds continuing. So as that fall storm system approaches, it kicks up plenty of downpours for us. So when it comes to any severe threats, 1 out of 5 on the scale, basically Oregon to DeKalb and south. So if you're north of that line, likely going to be on the outside looking in at any kind of damaging wind threats. It will be fairly isolated, so it may only be a storm or 2 that bring those threats in. Everywhere else, though, as you can see, a 2 out of 4 when it comes to any kind of flash flooding risk. So if you do see any flooded roads, do not drive through them. It's mainly Friday afternoon that we really have to watch out for that possibility of some flooding rainfall. You'll see here on Future Track, light rain at first. Tomorrow morning starting out a little on the soggy end with the light rain and drizzly conditions. We get closer to the afternoon. That's when the heavier rain arrives on scene. You can see we'll be soaked all throughout the early afternoon. That line of storms and heavy rainfall should be out by about 6 o'clock, and then more spotty downpours possible through the evening hours. So we may not be done with the heavy rain until we get to Friday night. Light showers ahead for Saturday. So for tomorrow, be ready for on and off downpours, breezy winds, and occasional lightning. Then stay on your toes. Have ways to get severe weather alerts because we could see isolated flooding and severe wind gusts. Temperature-wise, near 60 again tomorrow. We cool off with windy and rainy conditions on Saturday. Not looking at any heavy rainfall, but still a damp and windy day ahead for the start of the weekend. End of the weekend, staying in the middle to low 50s with drier conditions. And that's how the weather stays until this time next week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, not looking at a ton of warmth long term. We stay at or below 60 for the most part. Not as much rain coming next week, so we do get a chance to dry out after this soggy stretch.